Alright guys, welcome back. This is going to be the thing part 5. Probably the last, if not the second to last video I want to create, guys. But anyways, I do want to shout out really for the guys who've been with my channel for a while. And I really need to just tell you guys, I am sorry. It has been so long since I posted a video. We're probably looking at like 6 months now. But I have had a lot of stuff happen. My first biggest thing is I didn't lose my job. I changed jobs. That changed a lot of aspects for me. And two, the part of the biggest hurtful for the channel is I lost my computer that I was doing all my editing on. It is gone, dead. So I had to build me a brand new computer from scratch. And then the third thing is Texas has been so hot that literally my GoPro literally shuts down the thermal protection mode. Like every time I turn it on, 5 minutes, I'm done. So it's, man, these challenges just been boom, 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 but I'm gonna keep on chucking on and going on. Also in that time frame, if you do notice, I don't have an Audi R8 in my shop here anymore. So I sold the Audi R8 and I sold my camper cargo conversion trailer as well. Just something we just never ended up using it as we thought, so it had to go. So, and then the third thing on that is I bought my next dream car. I'm not gonna reveal it at this point. It is red, that's the cover, the color of the cover as well, but that's gonna be the next video. But anyways, we need to get back on the thing. Real close on it. I just gotta tidy up a couple little things, so I am doing this in the future and in the past or whatever. So let's go back to the past and get this thing fixed up, and then I'll bring you guys up to speed where I am today, and let's get this thing going. And realistically, as soon as I'm done with it, I'm probably gonna sell it. So let's do that and let's go. All right, now I gotta jump on the steering column. I'm gonna clean it all up, paint it up, get the new levers to look at on it, and put that all together. Then slap back on the thing, put the steering wheel back on. We're getting real close, guys. Let's get this done. Now the fun part is get all this shoved in there, the right portion. So there's an extra wire on this one that I can't seem to find. Even when I bridge it over here, I count all the pins on the old one, and there's the exact number you need. So I'm not too sure what that goes to. It goes, there's an extra little a wire right here that's not on this side, so I really do not know. I'm probably just going to shove it down the hole, and I'll just leave it hanging out until I can kind of figure out what it is. But let's see if we can put the new one in there. I believe it went like this. Okay, yeah, let's throw this in the thing and try to get everything plugged up to it. And I have a new steering wheel too. So this is what the thing had on it. It's kind of a really crappy steering wheel. I didn't have the horn plate on it or anything like that, so it looks really, really crappy. And I tried finding just this piece, but the problem is this thing's got some cracks on it and stuff like that. So even if I got a brand new plastic piece, all the other stuff would look really, really crappy on it. So I kind of like, you know what? I'm just gonna get me a brand new steering wheel. So I'm gonna reveal that to you guys in a little bit. But let's put the column, the steering column back in the thing, bolt it back up, and then let's put that new steering wheel on. And I think once that's done, it's gonna look really, really good. So let's get that done. To put this on is actually really easy. You just really slide it right on. And that's pretty much it. A little part at the bottom down there that you gotta fix, but other than that, and then I'm gonna bolt it up and over there. Okay, and then I gotta hook up there's one for the ignition, one for the wipers, it's like that. So, and one thing I wanted to do is, before I put power on this thing or whatever, turn the key on, is I don't know where this motor is for the windshield wiper. So I'm going to take the windshield wiper blade off of it and get it back to normal, and then I'll reset that. So that's one thing I need to do right now, because if I don't, I'll forget it and I have a chance of ruining these motors. And these motors are, you can find them, but they're super expensive to get redone. So let me just take that little bolt off the front. Relays, the blinkers and stuff work really, really good. I didn't have this lever, it was broke off last time, so that looks really, really good. So let's get the new steering wheel and see what this thing's gonna look like. So here it is, the old one. Hopefully you can see it. See how it's just really, really crappy, and then the new one. This is the one I ended up getting. It's like solid black. I have a real nice horn cover that goes in the middle, so it'll look a little better. But that's going to be it. That is going to look so much nicer. So there actually is a little adapter thing I had to buy, but I do have it. So let me get that on there and go from there. All right, so here's the adapter. It's got two little, it's got some holes and stuff in it, but I'm not too sure how it goes on there. I mean, I know it goes like that, but as far as, let's see, here's the horn button on it. I gotta figure out how to hook it up, because I don't see any way to hook it up, so I really don't know on this one. Alright guys, I had a little bit of fun tracking down the horn, but I got the horn figured out, so done with that. So next step is to I got the horn, I got this. I just need to get the steering wheel and put on there, and that should be it. Keyword should. I don't know how the heck you're supposed to hold all this in place. I'm gonna hook that horn up here. I think I have a loose connection up front, but as long as I can still hear the horn, I'm happy at this point. Think about that. Looks a heck of a lot better. I think my horn, like you can hear it. I think I have a loose connection there with the horn. It's been being a pain in the butt the entire time, but that is it. That feels really good. It looks really, really nice. Yep, that is going to be sweet. So, I guess on to the next thing. to go back that way. That's it.
Is it there?
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, now we're gonna put the, I have brand new visors on. One thing I didn't know is when I first put these things on, the bracket is a little off. But if you actually grab these bars and wiggle them, they'll actually get wider. So I had to do that on the other one. So if you get these visors, don't think that these are the wrong ones. You just gotta work them and pull them out. So let me pull it out a little bit. And a little bit more, I think. What are you doing? I guess he wanted to help today. There we go. Let's go do the other side. All right, now I want to put the back bumper on. I was really fortunate. The guy who had this thing is, the fenders are wider in this thing because it's got the aftermarket, I guess you want to call them Baja fiberglass fenders. So the whole thing is a little wider than the normal thing. Well, that also means that the bumper doesn't work, the factory one. Well, I had brand new front and rear bumpers with they're extra wide to go with these these extra fender wells, fender flares, I guess you'd call them. But anyways, I'm gonna put it on there. The tailpipes of the exhaust, I may have to tweak them just ever so slightly. But let's get the spec bumper on, and then let's jump to the front and put the front bumper on. Just one step closer. That's it, and it looks a lot better. You see how it contours to the body. Like I said, see how it's flush with the outside. The normal fender would be, I think it's like right here. It's not a big difference, but you know, it's 3 inches or something like that, I think is what it is. No, it looks a lot better. And then the exhaust pipes come out. Here, this other one over here, I gotta tweak it a little bit. Yeah, it's not ever so slightly centered. Like this one's pretty good, but this one's off a little bit. That's fine. It's not completely abnormal to have to tweak those little things. What I'll do, I think I have some dowel rod that's almost the same size. Just kind of stick it in there, and then you can kind of torque it a little bit. But no. Yeah, let's put the front bumper on. All right, well there's you. I had a little bit of trouble getting that bolt in. Go here, and here. Looks pretty good. My next problem is I gotta do these headlights. These are aftermarket Baja, like the housing. Well, they don't take like normal rings, the normal rings that go around that, you know, like on a Beetle. I have several different styles, you know, different types or whatever, and none of them fit. So I found these buckets and I bought them. I couldn't just buy the ring, so I had to buy the whole thing. Well, I got the ring and they don't work for it either. So I don't know what to do. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to do these headlights, because hopefully I don't have to take these buckets out. If I take these buckets out, I'm afraid it's gonna mess my whole paint job around the whole thing. I don't know, it's just something else that's a pain in the butt. But I don't know, I'll see what I can do there. But well, here's the update. Unfortunately, the old buckets, they don't make them anymore, and then he messed that part up right there. I had to take the whole bucket out of it, which really sucks, because when he put the previous guy put the bucket in there, he put it in there and then he like epoxied it all the way around, like really crazy. And instead of just bolting it in there like you're supposed to, he went like super crazy. But anyways, now I have buildup right in here. There's like a lip. I don't know if you can see it. There's another right in there. There's buildup right there, and so it's not flush right there. I tried to cut it as nice as I can, so when I put the new bucket in there, but either way you're gonna see this, because that's not supposed to be there at all. So unfortunately, I'm gonna take it all apart like this, and we're going to sand this all down, and then thankfully my dad's an old school paint and body man, so he's actually gonna do the work for me. Well, I may do some of it too, but whatever, he's gonna teach me. But we're gonna sand this completely down right here, get all nice and smooth, and we'll end up taping it off, and then he's going to blend it and feather it in. And this is a pretty new paint job, so that's one good thing. It's hard to do that on cars that have been old and the paint jobs have faded, but this paint job is brand new, so it should fade in really, really nice. But anyways, I gotta do that. I have the brand new buckets here. They're gonna fit in perfectly once I fix the paint problem. But I'm starting the other process on the other side. I'm starting the process on the other side is I get my little oscillator, this little guy, and because like I said, there's so much buildup. Like he put so much stuff right there on this ledge that I had to like almost cut it out. Of course, I don't cut that way. I'm more cutting at an angle just to break that seam. And then on the back side, he like epoxied the living daylights out of it. So that's just one of the things. I wish he would have done that, but it's just live and learn. But anyways, I'm gonna cut this out. I gotta take these couple screws out of it, and then I'll end up having to cut it out. It's a lot of kind of a lot of work to do, but that's what I gotta do. So I guess just let's get that done then. Alright guys, here we are in the present. Like I said at the beginning of this video, we're about 5 or 6 months behind at this point, but anyway, let's catch on up. I just want to run through the quick little updates. I didn't do a lot, but there were some little updates I did, a little time here. I do a lot of spot updates on this thing. You know, I fix this one day and the next day I fix this and it's like that. So it's always been pieced together anyway, because I do have a full-time job and all that fun stuff. But anyways, I just want to give you guys caught up to date at what present time this thing actually looks like, and we'll just go from there. But here we go. The biggest thing is I ended up putting the headlights back into it, even though it's kind of messed up around the edges and stuff like that. It's a little problem with the thing, but the biggest thing is I couldn't get it road legal without headlights. So my biggest thing is like, probably just sit there and wait and get all these things fixed perfect and then get the headlights in it. And that was holding the whole thing up. So I was like, you know, at this time, let's just put the buckets back into it, put the bumper back up on it, and that way I get it road legal. You can see from the plates and the sticker and the window, it's fully road legal. I've actually been driving around a little bit. It's cool. It's a blast to drive. Like everybody flags me down, and it's just a cool little thing, literally. But I guess being orange, it just really just pops out there. But I did put the, they call them windshield standoffs. Pretty much when the windshield flips down, there's little things here, and then when it comes down, it pops in there, and it just kind of just keeps the window safe. Of course, I don't think you can go like real fast. Not that you go real fast in a thing anyways, but I don't know if I'd go super fast with the windshield down like that. But anyways, I had to get those done because there were some holes up there and holes down here, and I was like, just one little thing to kind of complete it off. And other than that, I mean, it's to my liking, it's pretty much like 99% done. I was gonna put the top on it. I have the full top and brand new and all that fun stuff, but honestly, I don't like the top. I really don't. I'll probably never drive it. Even if I was keeping it, I would never keep the top on it. I was gonna get a bikini top and just slap over it, and that's the way I was gonna drive it, because that's what this thing is. This is not like cold weather and crappy weather day. This is like when the sun's shining and you just want to go out and have a blast in it. So that was my theory on it. So I do have all that. So like I said, I am going to be selling the thing. So whoever buys it, they're going to get the brand new top, the frame. I have all the framework for it, of course. And then I also have that hard top for it as well. So they're going to get all that, obviously, with the thing once they buy it. But I'm not going to put it on there. So it's whatever they can do. One other thing I did too is there's actually fans in the engine bay. There's one here on the passenger side, and then there's one on the driver's side, and I got those wired up. I pretty much made it so when the key turns on, they turn on. That way you don't accidentally leave them on and drain the battery and all that fun stuff. Won't that happen. But the biggest reason for that is because this car has dual carbs, the seal around the engine isn't completely sealed up as if it would be from the factory. So those two fans bring a lot of positive pressure into the engine, and then if you're not a Volkswagen person, being air cooled, there's actually a fan. This thing's driving a fan all on the back side. If you put your hand back here, it actually is sucking in air. And what it does, it distributes to each side, and it pushes it down and across the heads. There's heads here and heads here, and it cools the air down, and then it pushes it out, and then it pushes out the back of the thing. That's how it does it. So it sucks in, down, exit, and it just constantly does that. So bringing in a lot of extra air, because they pull it from here on both sides. So that gave just a lot more extra air pressure, and hopefully keep it cool. It has been pretty hot here in Texas. I have been driving it. It's been like 100-something degrees, and I haven't had a problem with the thing. Now I do have an external oil reservoir cooler on it as well, and it also has a fan on it. So you know, I'm trying to keep it as cool as possible. But no, I mean, it's been pretty good. I think one other thing I just now seen it is I forgot the rubber that goes here. That was one problem when I got the thing. You know, it was just boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff, and I think I ended up getting this one wrong, or they didn't have it. I don't know. I don't even know if this is 100% the right rubber for it. But right now it works, so it is a little incomplete. I'll probably end up just buying that rubber and finishing it out and get that done. So all right, guys, I had to cut y'all out of the shop. Man, this GoPros and thermal protection in Texas is like a real thing. It is really like stopping production for my channel completely. So if there's any like some kind of camera genius guy out there that knows like what I'm going through, or can help me out with a camera or something, I'd be forever grateful for you, that's for sure. But I'm inside. This is my holy grail for my man cave, or whatever you want to call it. Got Volkswagen buses galore. I got a pretty big collection in here, but I'm definitely a Volkswagen nut. That is 100% true. But anyways, the thing is actually already for sale. So if you guys are just in Central Texas and interested in the thing, you can definitely find the listing. It's on the Facebook Marketplace like that. But like I said, I'm going to sell it. My wife's not going to drive it realistically. She's got the Jeep out there. So anyways, I'm just going to sell it, and we'll just fund for the next fun project for you guys, and hopefully I can record that. Hopefully on a new camera, apparently. But anyways, I do appreciate you guys sticking along, and if you can, like and subscribe. And again, I am really sorry for this pieced up, jacked up video, but I'd rather just keep on trucking on and start the next one instead of just not recording any more videos for the rest of my my time. But I do appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one.